On to another episode of Ground Floor where we can agree to disagree and still be family. That is the theme song. What up, though, from my second album, JLE World. On music and copyright, no music on Facebook. I'm your host, all the title JLE. Guest co-host Jerome from Shield Ministry Podcast Show. What up, brother?
What up, though, good people? How y'all doing out there?
We're going to talk about some realness going on in the world, then something light. Today's title, Another Innocent Shot, Another Day. And we're talking about Sonya Macy, who was, on July 6th, she had called 911 late at night, thinking she had a prowler. And watching the video, you can see they checked. The dude seemed a little short with her in his tone to me. But along the way the conversation, we don't see nothing. They come in the house, start asking her for identification for an odd reason. Nothing about this woman on this video is showing any aggression. If for whatever, she had some water boiling, she went to go turn it off and still talking to the people. No voice got out of place, no nothing. And then you see the dude pull the gun out. Now, he shot her in the face a few times. And unfortunately, when other cops come around, like, what's happening? He tried to get a story. Oh, she was going to get the boiling water and attack me with it. Now, he's been fired and charged with murder. But the fact she called for help and wound up dead, it's getting to a point, this shit comical. You can't sit up here and say race bias don't play a factor in some of these white police officers who take this oath to protect everyone. It don't include people of color, unfortunately. And whether it's Hispanic people, it's too many of these bad apples. From a video that you can see where there's nothing in the situation that warrants the aggression being shown. And they're murdering people. Now, in my opinion, we need a Thanos-type deterrent. Any cop proven to just murder an innocent civilian on some bull need to get the death penalty. And don't wait till no damn 10 years later, hit the fucking switch. Maybe that might make some of these people calm down with if I'm dealing with black people, Hispanic, whoever, I always got to have my gun drawn and I'm ready. Now, granted, there are some of us that are criminals that need to be dealt with. But we ain't show me that video. I'm like, okay, you did your job. But you show me a lady on a video, the body cam that shows no aggression to you whatsoever. She go to cut the water off, and now you pulling guns out. Man, come on. And now, unfortunately, we look at political. We got a presidential election coming up. There is footage of former President Trump on the campaign trail saying he would give police immunity, which, hell no. They got too many bad apples that don't know how to be an actual good cop to have immunity. Terrible idea.
Man, you
I don't
know
know better because he ain't didn't know the George Floyd crime bill. So don't matter if I'm independent, damn Democrat, damn Republican, they're both on the board. Go ahead, Ron.
No. Hey, you know, this is a sensitive topic, I know, in our community in particular, you know, to our family, to our friends. You know, we want to have utmost respect during this time. We want to say we pass our condolences. You know, it's sad that we continue to have more and more of these type of cases. When you think of the police department, and you got to think about it, she actually made the call because I guess she was thinking somebody had gotten into her place.
Mm-hmm.
So some people would call it a wellness check, whatever. But you go over there to make the young lady feel safe, check all of the rooms in her place, her attic, whatever the case may be. And that was supposed to be the case. Nobody was supposed to be planning a funeral for this young lady and everything. So let's just start with that. In the Black community, more times than not, the police department is not seen neighborly. They're not seen as friends.
No.
When you go to the Caucasian, the white neighborhoods, children are able to see police officers as friends and see them as friendly. So we got to call a spade, and we got to start doing things appropriately. If you're going to be of a different skin complexion and you're servicing your community, we need you to make sure we're doing proper background checks on individuals. We need to make sure that there's a lot of different things in place because, in my opinion, we keep having these things and we're talking about a pot of water. And the officer was the one that told her, hey, you may want to check on that because we don't want anything burning up. So she wasn't a threat when she was sitting there on the floor. You was asking for ID, all of these type of things. But the moment she gets up and go into the kitchen, now she becomes a threat. So my take on the whole thing is getting to the point to where you're better off not even calling the police in this situation. It's getting to the point to where
and it's your damn self. Sadly,
yeah, it's getting to the point to where it's certain places that you can go where they self-police, street justice, if we call it. So at the end of the day, this may be the time where we have to start calling on Pookie and Ray Ray. If you live in a city where gang activity is super, super high, all of those different things, this may be the time now to where instead of you dying for what we would say is no cause, it may be a time now where we got to start looking at those in our community to protect the community. Because what's going on right now, you're calling for help and not getting the help, but we end up planning funerals. That should never happen. And so the fact that this was on, and the officer that did it, he actually didn't turn his camera on, the body cam on, until after the fact. So let's just start there. The whole body cam thing came about because there were so many unnecessary killings of black men and women, and they started saying, hey, we got to start having these body cams so we can protect the officer and protect the civilians. Well,
it don't matter.
It don't matter.
I mean, it don't matter. I'm going to be that person that's not trying to be PC Christian in the conversation because it's disgusting. If you that fucking scared of black people, take your ass back to your suburban area and police your own white people. The whole time she was no problem. She's cutting off some water and you drawing your gun. The dude look like he's 6'2" or something. What the hell she gonna do with some water, man?
Right.
She ain't got anthrax or nothing like that in the damn boiling water. It's boiling water. Hey. Worst case, if she did throw it at him, you ain't about to melt like you wicked witch.
At the end of the day, Jeff, let's call like what you just touched on. I'm not sure why more, especially after we went through the whole George Floyd incident. That was well over 8 minutes that he had his knee on him like that. And so my thing is that was one of those times where all of the world in America had a chance to see exactly what people have been talking about, you know, for years. And so my thing is stop going for your gun in those situations. And the taser is there for a reason. If you got to do any type of restraining on somebody and different things like that, you have a damn taser for a reason. So the training is failed, man. I feel like with this election that's coming up, this is going to be a time for people to present that to the individuals that's running. Kamala's coming up, running for office and everything. And let's be real, she's a prosecutor. She's actually locked up a lot of individuals over the years. And so when you have that going on with the whole thing you just brought up with Trump, with the immunity thing, the problem with that is right is right, wrong is wrong. And if you start giving people immunity that's in the wrong, That's not right, man. So at the end of the day, we got to come to a common ground, and this is the time to present that thing to the town halls, to the Capitol Hill, everybody, and say, hey, here's the demands. Here's what we want. We're done with all of this. You know, I'm going to go ahead and say it. All of this marching, enough of that. I tell everybody. I tell everybody, if you about to go out there marching, man, don't call me. Period.
And you
not
know,
calling me, talking about you marching.
And it was an issue when the Black Panther Party started because they didn't have a stoplight on a four-way area, and a young black boy or girl got ran over with their bikes, and that's why they formed it, police the area. They should never had to form to, and they kept begging the city to put a light there. It shouldn't be we need to police ourselves when these people are paid. Ain't no one's forcing you to be a cop. Any pastor, whoever want to say, well, Jeff, I know you frustrated. Granted, we should love everybody the way Christ loved the church. We all bleed red. We should be the same. But that is not the reality. People see the color of the skin we have. And too many white people, unfortunately, want to take their ass to be a police person and police people that are not white and shoot and kill. Because you got videos of white people trying to stab them, shoot at them, and they're trying to talk them down on the body cam. But that grace ain't been shown to people of color. Nah, you ain't trying to say they like, no, they just making a bad mistake right now. They need to get on. You ain't thinking like that about a black person. They're just an animal. They don't fucking matter. Hey, what you doing? Pop. Oh, well, what is aggressive? And that's the lying stigma they have on black men. Oh, he was aggressive. Well, you know, yeah, he is 6'4", like you some super Negro or something. And this dude was clearly bigger and taller than this woman, and he felt threatened to yank out his gun over some boiling water.
Hey Jeff, let's not forget that the young lady felt the guy's energy, and she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." If you remember, she said that in the video, and you would think that he would have got off of his high horse and that would have brought him down. And he actually turned up after she said that. And he said, put the fucking pot down, put the pot down. It's like, dude, you're not fearing for your life that much, man. And so my thing is that badge is getting to too many of their heads, and people are starting to think they have Thanos type power. And your badge, you should, the cards actually read it, protect and serve. This young lady was calling you guys,
and sadly, that was the worst thing she did.
Yeah, she was calling you guys to protect her, and now she's no longer here, and everything. And so my thing is, like you said, that's the worst thing she could have done. So,
and that's sad to say. Her calling the police for help was the worst decision she ever made.
The worst.
They murdered her.
That's why I said, man,
should not happen.
We are going to have to come up with a plan as a community, because no one should be calling the police and then feeling like the victim. You call when you walked in there, you came in on one.
Oh, he was condescending as hell.
Yeah, you came in on what's your ID? Hey, this is my house. Like, I ain't about to show you no ID.
Dude, you got guns, you got backup. You got a problem checking her, probably make sure she's safe.
Hey, listen, you got to think about it. When you have an officer, it's two officers that shows up right then and there. So you have all of the power in that moment. You have the guns. You have everything. This lady is helpless. She showed no sense of being a threat.
No.
Not to just to the young man, but to the other officer. She never showed any type of level. So my whole take is, number one, America, their whole process and training has to be redone. It needs a whole facelift. Because in my opinion, we'll be better off to allow the military to service the community opposed to what's going on with the police officers in cases like this, because the military is trained properly. They know what's an escalated situation versus a situation where it's just a talking type of deal. So my thing is the training we fucking failed as a country. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Everything.
It's terrible.
Everything, man. You talking to a young lady, man, somebody's daughter, somebody's sister, somebody, I don't know if she has kids, but somebody's mom potentially. And matter of fact, she does have a son, because I remember the son was talking, and he said he was trying to find out information, and they really wouldn't give him the details. They just kept saying she was shot, blah, 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 blah. So my thing is, and it's sad, bro.
For any of these idiots that want to say defund the police, shut the hell up too. All police are not bad, but it's too many damn idiots that don't deserve the fucking breed that's getting a job and killing people. They ain't being held accountable. This shit is it's disgusting that. Huh? What happened? Oh yeah, a lady got shot in the face by the police. She called for help. What? No, man. That's it's bad enough with the Skittles and my man Trayvon. And that idiot thought he was the police. But it's police there for, well, she has some boiled water. You didn't say that. Stop. You didn't say she dead on some boiled water. Stop. No. And she following police orders too. Yeah, no, dude. It's
everything, bro.
And we're kind of desensitized to it, because since Columbine, there's always a shooting. We're not really outraged, and we're looking at why this woman dead over calling for help. Yeah, y'all fired him, but let's be real. It's a presidential race, and y'all want to secure the state of Illinois for Harris. That's the only reason, in my opinion, why they move so swift. Because normally they're on paid leave. So now you want to fire and charge for murder. What you should do, but you didn't really do it with your heart in the right place, in my opinion. I could be terribly wrong. If you want an election season, would you been that swift to take his badge and gun and arrest his ass?
Hey, that's a good point. That's a good point. And
that should be the standard.
Like I said, I feel like every term of presidency since, we'll just say 2004, there's been an agenda. 2024, folks, as we're going into 25, whoever United States elect, make sure your candidate speaks and stand on business when it comes to this particular topic, because at this point, like I said, no more marching, no more of that protesting BS. Stop all of that. Take all your energy, come together collectively with a devised plan of action, and come in to all three of the different independent, Republican, Democrat. If your candidate don't come with this BS, you need straightforward answers, because there's a list that everybody can bring up of no weapons, no force of aggression, none of that. We need to know what your plan is when you get in office, or if you get in office, to change this thing, because enough is enough. And this right here, I think, is a prime example, being that it was a young lady.
I mean, I would hope all the police chiefs and commissioners of the states get together and say, okay, we need to show the people we care about everybody. We gonna take care of this. Damn politicians, because we the top dog. We need to show a zero tolerance policy. Damn the blue wall. If you bad police, you ain't worth nothing, you scum. You're a leopard, and you're going to get treated as such. Take a pension, take everything, lock your ass up. Hell, give them the death penalty, because you ain't one of us. We're here to protect all people 24 hours a day. That's what you sign up for. If that ain't in your heart, get the fuck on. This ain't for you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't pick and choose who you want to protect. So one day that gun going to be on the other side, and you're going to hope someone want to help you. Because cops getting murdered. I mean, that shouldn't happen because all police are not bad. But no one's really taking this by the horn and saying, we're going to make sure we have a nuclear option that everybody going to have to be, hey, don't do that. Don't you do that. They ain't playing with you. Like we know how to say certain jobs say, hey, you missed 3 days, no call, no show, you fired. Don't call the fourth day, oh, you don't mind. You should have someone let us know you're in the hospital, you fired, sorry.
Hey.
You need some type of a nuclear deterrent that you better not shoot no civilian that's unarmed. You better have your damn arm bitten off. You better been in a battle that justified you unloading your clip on somebody that didn't have a gun or a knife or a weapon. Because you ain't fit to do this.
I've said this before on your platform that if you're an officer out there, regardless of where you was born, where you was raised up at, if you feel like the community you're serving is like a zoo and you're the zookeeper, if that's not something that you're passionate about, it's going to eventually come out. It's going to eventually show. And so if you're going to be an officer in a community that you don't love, that you don't respect, it's going to show. And so my thing is, if you didn't grow up around us, and when I say us, I'm talking African Americans, Blacks. If you didn't grow up around us, you don't really know our demeanor. There's times that Jeff and I could be joking and we're loud and you may think we're about to fight. That's not the case. And so there has to be a level of African-American history that you guys have to really get a better understanding of behavioral actions and things like that, because clearly this was a pass-fail situation. There was an automatic fail. Young lady never showed any aggression. In fact, you ensued that she go to the kitchen. It would have been better for you to just let her sit there on the ground, relax like she was. Never even worry about the pot until you see the smoke detector or something go off. So my thing is, we got to stop all of this BS that officers do. If you're pulling me over for speeding, let's focus on fucking speeding. If you're pulling me over for a broken taillight, focus on the damn taillight. Don't come up with all of this BS. That's why me personally, if you come up to me and you say, hey, where you going today? I'm not answering that question. Sir, you pulled me over for speeding. Let's talk about that so I can get on moving. You know, I don't have time to answer y'all BS questions because you want to get me angry, and it's not going to happen. So what I say is, another thing y'all have to do is fix the way that they pull over Black men. They want us to get angry. And not everybody is able to handle those situations the way that I've been trained to handle those situations. Not everybody's going to be calm, cool, collective. Some men is going to cuss the officers out, which that's what they want. So a few years ago, this happened. Yeah, exactly. I got pulled. I wouldn't even say pulled over. I pulled over. I pulled over into a lot that I thought was public. And I was like, I couldn't text and drive, so I thought I'm gonna text him this information, then I'm gonna keep on moving. So all of a sudden I see Impala roll up, and then I see another one pull up. I'm like, okay, let me see what they got going on. So when I see it's two officers, I'm like, here we go with this BS. So I just cracked my window barely like this. Hey, what's going on? What's up, man? We see you on private property. I was like, I don't see no sign say private property. It's a little bitty ass sign about 50 feet over there behind a bush. I'm like, dude, who the fuck is gonna see that, man? I just said it just like that. I was pissed off. I'm mad at this point. And
wow.
So the dude said, well, you know, you have ID on you. I said, dude, I didn't commit any crime, man. I said, but you know what? I'm not gonna make your day live hard. So they call in the code to see if I had any warrants. Little do they know, I got a book. I research all y'all damn BS code. So I know that BS you use out there. So when he called in the code, I said, hey, man, I don't have no warrants. You wasting your time and energy. And he looked at me like, damn, how you know that? I know the bullshit y'all pull, man. So he called it in, and then the girl never called back on the CB. So she finally called back after he called her and said, hey, you know, and she said negative. Oh, you can have a good rest of your day. I said, man, you know what, man? I just want to say this to y'all. You guys are undercover detectives. You wasting time and energy messing with me when I wasn't bothering anybody. Did you see any of these neighbors call you guys, say that I was trying to break in somebody's house? None of that. So this is how situations go left because you guys start out with some fucking bullshit. And you got to stop that, man, because there's plenty of things out there going on right now that you could have went out there and solved the perfect crime. Mm-hmm. But I'm not him. I said, so we got to get to a better place. Then the guy started talking about football. Man, I don't want to talk about no football now. You should have came up talking about fucking football, not talking about this BS about where I'm over here. So my thing is the training across the board from those who behind the desk to those who actually out there in uniform every single day. Everybody has to be trained because your officers are sorry as hell with the training that they're getting. This is not for all officers, but you know who you are. All of y'all that's on bullshit, you know exactly who you are. And you need to get your heart right when you out here doing this type of thing, because don't be fake when you have your Sarge with you. I want you to be the same person you are 100% of the time, because we got to get rid of these wolves that's in the blue. You guys are causing problems, man. What we seen happen the other day with this young lady should have never happened. No. Now someone's planning her funeral and everything. And like I said, I repeat, do not go out here protesting. Do not go out here marching. Do a 180. Come up with a devised plan of action. Present these to the candidates, because we got to make these people stand on business. Everybody else has come up with an agenda. It's time to come up with an agenda with the police.
I mean, at this point, black people need to stop being Democrats because they ain't doing shit for us.
Say that again for the people in the back.
Black people need to stop voting Democrat and don't run to Republican. They don't do shit either. You need to find another option that actually care about what's happening to us in communities that want to do something. Because George Floyd, we got all these bills. They had total control of Congress and then passed one single thing to help with the problem. And Kamala, her ass was up there too as the vice president. I ain't showing no bullhorn. Hey, we need to get this passed. We got total power. I got the vote to outrank everything. I ain't seen none of that. So I ain't saying go get Trump, who wanted to give immunity. I ain't saying get them Ben and Poe, who ain't do shit. None of y'all doing nothing. That's the damn problem. And I know people that are cops, that are military, so it ain't no I hate the police. I despise the one that shouldn't even be one, because you know you ain't no fucking cop. You're nothing but a serial killer. Because you don't like us for whatever reason. You need to start asking a real question with psychologists. Do you hate black people? Look at their face. See if the needle moves. See how they respond. Because you might start weeding out some of these clowns and they start finding out, dang. You see his face? He growled when you said you hate them people. Because the malice and what is done, and this guy showed if it was accidental, he wouldn't try to say, oh, she tried to come at me with the pot of hot water. You try to cover up your murder. Now that's premeditated. Your team is asking what happened. Oh, she tried to come at me. Dog. Y'all been trained enough. You ain't got to be Batman to see, wait a minute, this scene don't even look. It look like you shot from where you were, and they over there. What? I don't see no water splat. Oh, we got one of them shit. Hey, they might have a code for that. Hey, we got one of them off the reservation, cats. We need to take care of this. Will become a problem. There's nothing you can justify saying, oh, she was aggressive, she was attacking. Just looking at the room, canvassing will show, is it water in your direction? Are you wet? Nah. And she'll be closer to you, she's trying to approach you. No. She over here by the stove. You target practice. And this woman is gone, unfortunately. Her family got to deal with this bullshit crap. And then you want them to say, well, all police ain't bad. Like, well, hell, I can't tell because you'll see a wild-ass video with a white person doing some wild-ass shit. Please calm down. Stop trying to stab me. What?
Listen.
You ain't giving that grace to nobody that's not white. What the hell?
Hey,
you unload the clip.
When we was in school, you ever had a teacher that was strict and to the point to where all it took is one student to mess it up for the whole class?
Yeah.
And the one student, let's say it could be a field trip. Let's say it could be a pizza party, whatever it is. And the teacher tell you the rules. Hey, y'all will get X, Y, Z if we do this, this, and this. And my thing is, the word of the day is accountability.
Yeah.
Men and women in blue, you know who is not right on your team. Now, some may not want to do it because some of those people may be the person that your direct report, your superior. There has to be a third party source that doesn't have any affiliations to the police department that they can put those individuals' names in the box, in the queue, so they can be reprimanded and taken out of there. Because at the end of the day, going back to the teacher reference, when that person messed up, the teacher tell you, hey, y'all done. Y'all screwed. So say you got a class of 25, that was one person that messed up. But now all 24 people got to suffer for that one person that screwed it up. All I'm saying to you is we got to come up with a plan that works so that way all 24 good people won't be screwed. But if you know y'all have 12 bad out of your 25 and it's only going to leave you 13, it is what it is.
Matter of fact,
you got to start calling a spade a spade.
I think they had a bill like that after the George Floyd where it's going to be like a civilian board to oversee shooting situations. I think they had like a few things in that bill that these clowns did not pass. Democrats, Senator Manchin, that other lady that started saying, whoa, I got to think about my state. One thing I respect a hell lot of Republicans for, when they get control of Congress, they know they fucking roll. We're going to pass shit and piss. You got that? When you get in there, that's what you voting yes on. Okay. Democrats and punks, they don't do that. Everybody started looking out for themselves. They did under Obama, did under Biden. Both times they had total control to pass whatever the fuck they want. And oh nah, man, I gotta think about my re-election because I don't know if my people gonna roll with that. Fuck your people. You here for everybody. You ain't here just for your state. You here for the whole fucking country. We have total power to pass whatever we need to help. And every time Democrats got it twice, you ain't got no real Democrats. They Decepticons. Oh, nah. I might need something else in that bill for me and mine instead of passing it. I'm always respect Republicans for that because they gangster. Everybody know they fucking roll.
No,
we got power. We're gonna get the rich another tax credit. Pass it. You can cry about it later, but you're gonna say yes on that vote. Democrats are punks. They never do that. It's always you want, and they then go to the media. They want some attention. Well, I said no because I think so. You wanted something for you and your state only. Damn the whole 50 states that you up there to serve, not just your state. Okay, I got you. Mm-hmm. And you wonder why some look at you like, why you voting Democrat? You don't do shit. Y'all chumps.
Yeah, it's definitely coming down the home stretch at this point. There's enough cases of unarmed men and women who has been, just taken out. Open season, hunting season, whatever you want to call it. They were taken out unnecessarily. And all we can say is the time is now. The time is now. Perfect timing with this election year. Do not give these people your vote without them standing on business and addressing this because, like I said, your protesting, your marching is not working.
No.
Don't call me talking about if we going to march.
Shit don't work.
Yeah, no. I'm not marching.
No.
Y'all call me when you want to have a real meeting behind the scenes with everybody that's in power to sign something right then and there. That's what we need. We don't need none of these people who pump faking coming out here just so they can get their likes on social media, so they can get all this. No. Call me
taking up for Kamala right now.
Yeah, call me when y'all want to have a real meeting with the real officials who can make the things happen. Because I'm telling you, I'm not doing no protesting. I'm not doing no marches. It's not going to get anything done.
And sadly, Black people as a voting base need to stop being a hooker on Woodward with our vote to damn Democrats. They ain't doing shit for us. It's sad to say that where you really just step back and take your feelings out and look at facts. You have 5 of these issues within the last 5 years that dealt with Black people harsh that need to be fixed. We send it to you. And do your Hulk Hogan. Oh, we're gonna get back to you. Okay. Oh, cool. They got total power of Congress. We got bill after bill. We about to slap. Wait a minute. The whole time they had it, they looked out for every other demographic, but we ain't get nothing. Well, trust me, give me 4 more years. You had 4 and you had total control of Congress and then do nothing. What the fuck 4 more years gonna do? They're not like us. They come out there, sing our Black songs, want to dance with the band, all that bullshit I see Kamala and them doing, but they're not like us. Because their ass was up there 4 years with him, and y'all didn't pass shit for Black people. Nothing. That's why Trump's saying, why don't y'all give me a shot? And got people thinking like, well, damn, maybe it wasn't that bad when he was in there. Shit, maybe it might be better, but I ain't with that immunity for all cops. Hell no. Too many bad apples. You ain't never gonna get my vote on that, dog. That means you ain't gonna hold them accountable either. More of the same. And we actually start getting to the point where we say, damn you with your little, you don't look out for us. We need to be very stingy with our vote when it comes to presidents. When it comes to all this shit. We waste $1 billion, 1.3 trillion buying all this garbage that they say, ooh, you ain't this if you ain't got this or that brand. It's made $2 overseas. We start focusing on, we're spending $1 trillion a year. We need to take that trillion and turn that to power. We ain't spending shit unless y'all doing something for us. Then we might get smacked right in these streets. We ain't vote for nothing unless you're doing something for us. Damn, whatever Democrat, I don't care. We got A, B, C we want done, and it better be done. Now I know trust me, we're gonna work. No, dog. Because everybody else do something for.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Obama, he showed a lot of love for the alphabet crew. A lot of love. You'll think a black man is president gonna do something. Not really. Well, his homeboy finally got it. Yeah, this dude got total control too. And so you couldn't get Joe Manchin, that other lady in line, and know they damn road and vote what y'all needed through. The crime bills and all this. Well, we need to waste hours on the floor of the House of Congress debating. Fuck debating. Know your fucking role and vote this shit. That's what your job is. Or that bullshit I know you be doing, your people gonna know about it. You need to get gangster. Republicans don't play that. Oh, we got Congress. Psh. You see this? We passing all that. Know your role and pass it. Go drink some Jack to deal with it. I don't care. You better vote yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Democrats are gutless when it comes to that. Yeah, I said it. Gutless as hell. Because you had total power twice in Congress and it passed shit. And you want me to run and vote for you? For what? The whole world watched George Floyd murder and you ain't passed shit. You had total control of Congress.
100%. Yeah, this like I said, this election is gonna be very pivotal. Even more so now because people got to stand on business. It's one too many. Every so many years, you have a significant death like this, and nothing's been done. It's time.
You see all the same people get on TV.
These individuals stand on business and put something in place that's going to make sure these things don't happen. There's no way you should be calling police for help and you end up planning a funeral. Just not.
It's long.
It's not right.
That's the sad part. She's added to a list that shouldn't be that long.
Crazy.
And I say, well, you guys have black on black crime. Yeah, we do. Y'all got white on white, whatever, crime on crime too. But you ain't got to worry about getting murdered by the police.
At the end of the day, if we was talking about somebody that was being aggressive towards you, had a gun and running towards you, you do what you do.
Yeah, that's what they put down. They deserve it.
That's what they train you guys to do. Because at the end of the day, you have to protect yourself, just like we would as civilians. You know,
yeah, I want you to make home with a family. You good police.
It's a thing called self-defense. So at the end of the day, we have to make the right judgment every day that we go out into the world as we walk to the store, walking in and out of the store, walking in and out of the bank. It's a time for you to take somebody's life, and it's a time to not be on that. You can't. If my thing is, the worst thing you can have in this world is a man or woman with a gun and you scary. Because you know what you're going to do? You're going to take somebody's life that doesn't need to be taken.
Mm-hmm.
You spooked at the wind. The wind blow. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, bro.
And you shouldn't come out when you deal with us. Guns, safety off. Counter time pulled on when I was younger where you see the other dude coming on the other side, gun already out. And you sitting there, man, these dudes stopped me from the bullet, and this dude, wow, he really got the nerve to have the gun out. Ain't like I got no doughboy car where I got gun stash. I'm a student and I'm a custodian. What the hell? So if you paying attention when you get pulled over, you're gonna see the partner. They don't come hand on. No, they come the thing out, ready. Last few times I ever got pulled over, and I'm like, I'm that scary of a person, really. And the whole time he got drawn. I'm like, this dude still ain't put it up. You pull me, you pull me right before you pull me over. Let's be real. They got the computer in the car technology. You already saw who I am. I ain't the bad guy. But you still approaching the vehicle with your teammate drawing hot. Well, just in case, what? I'm gonna throw a school book at you. I'm that scary. The ones you need to be treating like that, you ain't doing that with.
Yeah, hey, the bottom line is, man, like I said, the whole police department in the United States need to have a facelift, because the way that they're being trained is incorrect, it's improper, and it's not the way that it needs to be.
And they hand out assignments. I'm sorry. Let's be separate but equal. You got 30, 40 white cops, put them in the areas where white people at. Now, we still getting the same result when it's only black cops shooting us. Okay, this problem is just not you. It's a real problem. Let's try that experiment. You white, you grew up with black people? No? Okay, well, you need to take that route over there. You know, you more comfortable over there. But you're not being fair. Nah, I'm protecting those people because you don't know them, so you don't think they're a threat. And we can be animated, like you said, and we just having a good time or a witty debate. You come, oh my God, they were just so loud. We can get animated. Was anybody fighting? Well, no. So you pulled your gun out and made a whole situation DEFCON 1 bad because they were loud. Yeah. You need to go, yeah. You work around your people only. Don't switch your partner. Mm-mm. And let's try that. Put them around their own. And let's see, do you still have this type of unnecessary murder happen? Yeah, now we really got a problem with that happen.
We definitely got to shake the boat, and we got to make sure we shake the boat this year, because this thing continue to happen, and they think that they are above the law, and so until things change, they're going to continue to do things like this. And so it's time to stand on business and do what we got to do to make sure that whoever's getting in office understand that we stand on business and this is the agenda you need to be on. Damn all this, oh, well, we can't do. No. You can do what you need to do, because right is right, wrong is wrong. And for anybody out there claiming y'all going by the Bible, I got all the scriptures in the world. I don't care what reverend you have in there. I don't care what theology school y'all went to. I got all the scriptures you gonna need in there. And if y'all gonna take it there, we can take it there. I can get as deep as y'all want to get when it comes to this thing. But at the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong. And y'all gotta realize that these officers, 9 times out of 10, have been wrong. And I can prove it to you, because you know what? Although a lot of those cases y'all said not guilty, guess what they did win? They won the money. So that lets you know that it was a wrongful death. They won millions in those off of that. So they might not have won the actual trial, but they sure won the money. And guess what? The money doesn't mean a damn thing, because that doesn't bring that loved one back.
Nope. But it definitely shows, like you said, that y'all are playing favorites because, well, you know, cops have such a hard job. And they do. I got people I pray for them all the time. But ain't no one forcing your ass to be a cop. Period. You chose this. If you don't like Mexicans, blacks, Latinos, whatever, don't work around them as a cop. Be true to yourself. Go be a cop around your own. And have a cushy day like Andy Griffith show or something. If you want to work around us, that means you want to do something to us. If you ain't trying to learn, let me learn the culture, how to get down, how to interact, let me engage. If you ain't trying to do them things, so, oh no, man, they just having a witty conversation. They get loud. Chill out. You ain't trying to do them little small things to really learn the people you policing. You looking to do something.
100%.
Because you got all the mannerism when it's one of your own. There's plenty of footage out there when, unfortunately, a white person is trying to harm you. And you ain't grabbing a gun, your taser, your mace. You trying to, man, you got to calm down, please, ma'am or sir. Footage of both. You trying to bring them down to zero. But you ain't got that patience for people that don't look like
you. Hey, that's a good point. That having that same level of grace and mercy for that white man and white woman as you would the black man and black woman.
And you want people upset. When they see that video, like, this dude, he took your gun shooting at you. You still trying to keep him alive. Like, what the? And then why they so mad? Because, dude, you see that, like, you mean so-and-so was murdered because you just don't like us? And this person you don't even know. But you ain't, I don't want to take their life. They're trying to kill you. You should take them out. We see the footage from the vehicle. But you're doing everything to disarm. But you pull over someone of whatever race that ain't yours, oh, nah. You shut up. You do what I tell you. Oh, wow. You went straight to 20.
Hey man, it's
like I said, you wonder why the footage in the car catching. Well, you came over there. You were the aggressor the entire time. Do we need to play the footage? I would be upset the way you talking to me. And ain't even nothing wrong with my car. But you saying your tail light was out. Or like you say, oh, well, you in a private area. You can't even see the sign.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, for real? It's bad enough you got to teach young black boys and even girls, when you get around police, you get pulled over, this is how you act. Hopefully, this should make them feel you're a non-threat and they don't do nothing to you. And you shouldn't have to have that conversation. But it's America. We know what it is. We ain't winning in heaven yet. We ain't there. So we here. And them things you got to do to make sure you know, don't give them a reason for you not to come home from a traffic stop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that within itself feel like slavery, that I even got to teach my kid this harsh era. Listen to me. You get pulled over, this is what the fuck you do. And you got to drill it. You do this every time. Damn your feelings, your emotion, shut the fuck up and do what they tell you so you can get out of there. I did nothing wrong, but you're a threat. This innocent kid is getting a harsh dose rally. Like, you mean tell him just because the way I look, I'm that much of a threat in a traffic stop? Like, yeah. So you do these rules and hopefully you just get a ticket and go home. And that will make you angry. Like, well, I gotta do all this just so I don't get murdered for some bullshit? Man, fuck this country. This is bullshit. And I get that anger. But you gotta table that. Because you gotta make it home. So you don't get added to this unnecessary list that this young lady got added to.
Mm-hmm. And you just brought up something before you switch gears to the fun stuff. You brought up something that's definitely something to put on the table. This election is going to be so pivotal now with this just happened. This is time to stand on an agenda that if nobody honors and respects what everybody's requesting and pretty much demanding, at this point, folks, what Marcus Garvey was trying to do back then, it may be time for y'all to wake up and relocate. Because at the end of the day, it's time to stop fighting, begging, pleading,
play chess,
doing all of this stuff when you got options across the water. Mm-hmm. And I know some people can't leave overnight. I get it. But what I'm saying is there's countries out there that will allow you to have dual citizenship. And you'll be able to pretty much do exactly what you're doing right here in these countries, and you can thrive. And my thing is, at this point, like I said, all of the marching, all of the protesting, what has that gotten you? Not a damn thing. So at this point, it's election year. Stand on business. Don't call me protesting. Don't call me marching. Call me when you're ready to have a meeting. I'll be the first to go in there with you. But do not call me thinking I'm about to be out here holding up these signs, kumbaya. Nope, not about to happen.
I'll tell you one thing. Unfortunately, we're never unified enough to do it. If for 30 days we didn't bat shit, they're damn near come to your door want to wash your car. Because they know we waste 1.3 trillion to this economy every damn year.
Man, the buying power.
And if black people know this number, this is what we waste on all this garbage you think is so sweet that it costs $2 to make overseas. So you ban whatever you want to call it, they're gonna throw 500 value on it, and we want to floss. So you bought that $2 shoe, and they put $300 tag on. Okay, I got you. But we stopped doing that for a month. Kind of probably be a tank. Then we get some. Then what y'all want? Well, no, then screw all y'all. Y'all shut up. What y'all want? Hey, we got a note. We got a paper because we know you waste that 1.3 trillion, and we need that big economy's wheel to keep turning. And without y'all, it ain't turning. What y'all want? You want the cops? What else? What else you need? Reparations really can't do that one, but maybe we can give y'all a stipend. Maybe 20 grand everybody. It's something. We can't do no real shit. We do that. Now they come with some options. We be down there recession like damn. Because who else gonna spend that 1.3 that they count on every year? And I learned this shit in my business class. Like, nah, she lying. Let me go. And I got pissed off. We waste what? Every year, they count on our 1.3 trillion of money buying goods. Keep this shit afloat. Because who else? Everybody else saving money. They ain't trying to see the world like we trying to do it. We never had nothing. We want to see it all. We want it all. I never heard no other demographic spending over $1 trillion on stuff like we do every year. So you start breaking that math down, bro, for 1 year, that gotta be some hell of a math just for 30 days. We don't buy nothing but gas. And we carpool. Ante up. What gets back come to the table?
Hey, when you start talking about boycotting, that's a different language. And so if it comes down to that, it very well may come down to that. You got to be ready to stand on business yet again, because like I said, that protesting, that marching is not working.
I ain't doing nothing. Most racist person in the world, he love that green. He'll take your money. He might call you everything but child of God when you leave, but he'll take your. Oh, they about to spend $3 grand. Shut up. You're gonna take that $3 grand a day. That's a good day. Everybody understand that money make you talk.
100%.
Now, fun topic. Olympics. Now, I know people, if you watch me on Sports Lounge with his cousin Marte, you might assume, Jeff is hating ass, LeBron hater, blah, blah. No, I'm not. I know when the Lakers was great, when we had real players like Kobe, that was all about winning, not about padding their stats. Because right now, I'm watching these Olympics. I mean, some teams got NBA players, but we got a whole team full of them. So we should eke out a gold medal by hook or crook. But the thing that offended me the most, and I said at the barbershop, I'm watching old ass LeBron, glass man, Anthony Davis, you touch me, fall, he hurt. Playing like Shaq and Kobe 2.0. Davis blocking every shot. He diving on the floor. LeBron actually running people over to get to the rim. But y'all candy asses play for the Lakers. I don't see that effort. I say the same thing about Paul Gasol. He gonna play for Spain. He's Jordan. Where's that dude when he played for us? What is this? I'm saying about these two clowns. Where's that effort? What, did Darvin Ham want y'all to play defense? Oh, he got to go. We don't want him. Because I'm like, dude, they ain't play that hard. I mean, they playing hard. And I watch these clips like, man, I could punch him in the mouth right now. Because you ain't, at least I could tolerate you if you give me that effort most of the season. Not we always a bottom feeder trying to get into the damn playoffs. But I should be happy LeBron is on my team. Now we got his damn son on my team who ain't ready yet. But I don't know if he got a foul from Olivia Pope on Jenny Buss somebody, because they let this dude just run rampant running my damn team. And it's just so disgusting as a Laker fan. A non-coach and JJ Redick coaching my damn team. Don't know a goddamn thing. Ain't won nothing. But he can't play basketball. But a podcast with Brian, I got
you. You know, it's funny you brought up Team USA pretty much. Every player's NBA. Other players in the countries, they got a few NBA players and then a few who play overseas and things like that. Some in the D League, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So my take on the whole thing is, being that we have all NBA players, it just goes to show you. Just the other day, they almost lost to Sudan.
Yeah, they clowning them.
Yeah, and so my thing is, it goes to show you that the players today and the dream team back then, not only did they have a mindset of, we didn't come here to play, we came here to win. So they took your heart early and they set the precedence and the tone of the game early.
Mm-hmm.
They was letting you know, y'all not even going to be close to winning.
Nope. We sent autographs after the game, but ain't going to be no nail biter.
Yeah. We ain't even going to have a nail-biting game. We ain't going to have nothing even close. This is going to be entertainment and showtime for us come second half.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm saying is, with all of our NBA players and all of the household names, we still struggle to get 10-point plus type wins. And it just goes to show you that the mindset, and when they show up to those games, they think that people going to be scared of USA. They're not.
That's the downside of making it global. They don't fear us no more because, man, some of the countrymen playing the NBA. If he made it, I could make it. So
he made it, I could make it. And at the end of the day, you think about it, Jeff, it's one hoop. All I need to do is make a 2-pointer or a 3-pointer. And so
these dudes are soft.
Yeah.
So we're seeing proof y'all ain't what we watched from the 80s, 90s to early 2000s with Shaq and Kobe era. Y'all soft as hell.
They see that.
Y'all ain't going to get on that rebound and grab them boards and get out my way with throwing them bowls. Y'all ain't going to play like that. Oh, no, man. We just playing a game. I ain't trying to hit him in the mouth. I'm hitting you in the mouth. Do your jersey say USA? No. Okay. You going to take a few elbows to the mouth. Better have a mouth guard in.
Better have a mouth guard.
When I get that rebound, I'm coming. Get out the way. Move out. But they soft. They don't play like that.
Mm-hmm.
Them other people are playing like that. That's why Luka played the way he played. He was a professional since he was like 15, 16. So he used to getting hit in the mouth and the stomach and all that. These dudes ain't used to no aggression. They said they were supposed to beat South Sudan by 40 points. And they probably thought to themselves too, man, we're going to beat these clowns by 60. And it was a game. Like that movie with the movie with Rick Moranis and my man play Al Bundy. They coach Little League football like that one time. I'll do my older brother. That one time, like we only got 4 quarters. We might not ever be great, but tonight we're gonna let them know they play South Sudan. And I guarantee they went back. Wow. Now, giving Steve Kerr, he a little million mouth clown too. I doubt he went in that locker like, no. Y'all knew the point spread. Y'all was laughing, key. Oh, we're gonna beat them by 100. Nah, where that same energy at? They damn near beat you. What the fuck is this? He ain't gonna throw no Gatorade at their sorry ass like you need to. You making us look bad. It's embarrassing. You supposed to beat them by 40, and they damn near beat you.
Hey,
because y'all think, man, I'm Steph, I'm Son. They don't give a damn. They know they South Sudan, and you are the measuring stick. And some of them might get a job. Mm-hmm. If I was the Pistons, I'd go hire some of them boys. We can use them. They ain't lay down for nobody. I saw the highlights like, oh, damn, they tall too. Damn,
they fought.
Y'all lucky y'all didn't lose. So I wouldn't even be shocked to lose a game, to be honest with you. So the dudes ain't got no heart. They just there to see the sights and just, we're so-and-so, bow down. And y'all ain't West Side.
I'm not even sure who's the favorite country this year. I would think it'd be France.
Because they got more NBA players.
Okay.
Yeah, Canada. You might hear a little talk about Jokic's team, but really Canada, because they got like 5 or 6 players.
Okay.
But, and you never know, because there's no reason. Y'all telling us damn near 40-year-old LeBron is the best player on the squad. All these younger players you got on this team, Ant-Man, whoever, and this old ass dude is y'all saying is y'all best, is the best thing you got to offer. Okay. If I was one of these teams, I would be having a Ray Lewis type inspiration talk. They saying this old ass dude who need to retire is their best option against us, dog. We thoroughbreds. We ain't scared of them. We put our boxers on, our socks and shoes, one leg at a time. Yeah, we ain't got millions like them, but we playing for our country and the world is watching. Let's whoop their ass. And we're going to get respect because everyone say, oh my God, so-and-so. Look at Argentina with Ginobili. They won that gold medal. They clowned the U.S. like, Argentina won the gold? Yeah. Ginobili squad like, whoa, time out. I know you didn't, because everybody, we got so accustomed to the filet mignon, Don Perry flowing with them gold medals. Everybody had that snobbish, whoa, time. I know you didn't say in 2004, I believe. Another country beat the U.S. team. Like, yes, Ginobili is that dude from San Antonio. Like, no, show me the tape. Go watch it. We played for the third. Yeah, we played for third. The little bronze boy. No. We got LeBron. We got, yeah. No, we got Bron. We got Wade. We got, yeah. They got Ginobili. They lost. Didn't I just tell your dumb ass they lost to them? Damn stupid fool. Like I said, I'm speaking like you understand. Slowly. They lost. They did not win gold this year. Argentina was more hungrier. But we're the U.S., so? As one year, well, that team said, who gives a shit? We play basketball like you play basketball. Let's see what you got.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if they lose a game because we're gonna be half walk sleep. We're gonna beat all these teams. I remember that time we was playing the game when Kurt and Tom was playing NBA Live, and we sitting there trying to tell one man, shout out to Big Tom, like Tom, don't underestimate Kurt and his squad. Man, his point guard 5'1", he scrubbed. His center, he ain't even 16, he scrubbed, and he lost. And me being the asshole that I am, I rubbed it. He probably should tell me to fuck out of his house. I'm like, I'm about to rub this in and mark my name. Jeff was here. But you said his point guard was trash. His shooting guard ain't got a J. His small forward is a scrub. His power forward is a small forward. And his center ain't got no hops. And he beat you by 10. What happened, Tom? What happened, baby? Come up and tell what happened. How did this atrocity happen to you? Shut up, Joe. I'm just saying.
Hey, it's funny you bring that up, man. That leads us into the next one. We got to talk about NCAA 25. College football has returned.
I remember Bill Walsh football, and that was a monster. So I'm had to go back again.
Yeah, you got to get it, bro. I haven't personally played it yet. I have been watching a lot of videos on social media, YouTube, just to see the gameplay and everything like that. And when I tell you they let you hit on that thing,
ooh, because you can because even with them you can do that, play each other from different states and all that online.
Oh
right?
yeah, like you play online.
Okay.
Yeah, you play online. You get your little gamer, tag, your little name or whatever. You can play whoever.
You might need to get us a team together.
Yeah.
Bring it back like we used to do it back in the day.
Hey, we definitely had to do it because I remember one time I played Corey in NBA 2K.
Okay.
And but no, since we talk about NCAA football, man, they didn't brought it back, man. You could just break out your everybody there in Michigan. I know them being the former champs, people probably end up wanting to play with the Wolverines and do their thing. You can do it from a coaching standpoint, player standpoint, create you a season.
Okay, because I remember Bill Walsh, me and Darren played years back to like 4 a.m. I don't know if I had Barry Sanders' team, and he had a Nigerian Nightmare. That dude he always talked about. He played for Kansas City, but he got hurt. Dude, I beat him 108 to 104.
Wow.
I could not stop that dude. Like, Nigerian Nightmare? Who is this dude? I ain't seen him no film. Like, man, go look at the film. Like, this dude is a mod. Dude, he hit that corner. I was like a flea touching him, like, and I think I had Barry. So if I had, I mean, we both doing, but I'm like, I know Barry, but who the hell is this Nigerian dude you keep talking about? What the hell? I was upset I won. My mom came in the room. What you mad about? This dude, you won, but I ain't win. 108 to 104 ain't a win to me. Me 108 to your 60, that's a win. I can just demolish you and just talk how much trash, how you suck.
Yeah,
like,
you wanted a blowout.
Oh, I want to laugh at him. And I want to go in your house, open your refrigerator, make some bacon, kick you and your family, say, go clean the house. This is my house now. Talk all type of trash.
You wanted to be able to embarrass, man. Hey,
I cannot stop that dude.
Yeah, hey, it's been some years on them on those games where certain players, man, they were just beasts in those games. Like you had the Mike Vick days. That dude was a cheat code.
Oh my dude. I hate it when people play with Vic.
That dude was a cheat code, man.
You don't understand. Go look up the Vic experience. That dude could throw the ball with both arms accurately. And he can do that on the game on Madden. So when you start scrambling, you couldn't catch him.
That dude was too quick.
He throw the ball for 60-yard touchdown, like you could not touch him.
Hey, you can play that zone if you wanted to, thinking somebody go pass. You basically now you got to try to know how to do that one-on-one tackle because once he hits you, like I used to be good at the spin move. Like once I learned how to do that spin, ball game.
I hate that or the stiff arm.
Yeah, ball game.
Now you remember Kevin, bro?
Oh my goodness.
Bo Jackson was a beast. You cannot tackle him.
You couldn't tackle that dude. Take the whole team to tackle.
Yep.
Take the whole team to tackle that dude.
I used to play with San Fran. He would run with 4 mile people on his back like this man is not human. Then I see real life footage like, damn, he really do this for real. This ain't just no like, no. What they feed that boy down south? Shout out to Bo Jackson. Like, dude was a beast. I think Derrick Henry might be the closer running back like that now that you couldn't stop. Well, at least 2 years ago. They made now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, definitely check that out, man. Because they said, like I said, I hadn't seen it up close yet, but I'm gonna definitely look into it.
Yeah, and I heard they got a system out you buy. You play all the games, all the old school, all the game systems on this.
Oh, okay, on all the platforms. Yeah,
I think John had bought it first, and he was playing it. I think my sister got it. She's playing Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Okay.
I'm like, oh yeah, if you forgot the rules, Last Joe gonna knock you out.
yeah. Once you got to knock off that rust, take you a while to realize what you got to do. The different ones on that board.
I beat Tyson once.
I never did beat Tyson. I never did beat him.
Dude, it took me a whole day to beat him. I got so determined I ain't going to sleep till I beat this guy. And then he was a monster the rematch. It's like that dude knocked me out 2 seconds. It's like that dude, it's like he became the Matrix, Neo, and was just pow, pow, like, get that fast. Because, you start catching the time and like, okay, 1, 2, 3, move. Hit him. Like, oh, damn, okay. At least I beat you once.
Yeah, because remember on the game, all you see is his big old glove hit the face. Boof.
Dog. Giving it to you. You just get up like, ooh. Then you just fall down like, damn.
The good old days, boy. The good old days.
I do remember to play at my basement and we'd call Derek, but hey man, he right for the pickings. Like what? I just beat him 2 times. I'm coming down. I remember I had an argument with a female I was talking to because she could not believe we sat up on a Saturday and just played Madden for the last 8 hours, went and grabbed something to drink, bought some pizza, and talked about life. Like, y'all to do that. Like, no, guys, we don't just chase women all the time. We do talk about other stuff. It happens.
Yeah, because hey, I think more and more women now they realizing that it's better for you to have your man there at the house playing and talking trash with his buddies online.
Yep.
Than to be out there in the streets, doing God knows what. And so, a lot of them now, they know, hey, my man's gonna be on that game. Some of them even have purchased the game for the husbands, fiance, and boyfriend.
Oh, man, when PS 1 and 2 and all the battles came out, man, you're too grown to be doing all that. Like, if that man Stretchley was playing Madden at the crib, you better shut up, leave him alone. He could be at a strip club giving money to the strippers. And that might lead to something that shouldn't lead to.
And let's be real.
At the crib with the fam.
The video games now, you can actually make money. So it's actually a side hustle for some of these cats out here now.
Yep. If you don't mind testing games or them tournaments they be having, you can make some bread.
Yeah, you could really if you know you really good, you really like that. Your son, your nephew, whoever it is that's like that. I remember in college, man, first time ever, chick out of Chicago that actually knew how to play Madden.
Oh wow.
And so I remember we had they used to call it I forget what they called them, the actual title, but it was like where you helping a person adjust off to college. Okay. And the young lady brought the young man over and he said, hey man, I want to, get to, hang out with y'all, blah, blah, blah. And I remember told him like, hey man, you want to hang with us? He said, yeah. He said, I tell you what, if you can't beat her and Matt, then you might well keep it moving, man. Hey, but what was funny, this dude literally didn't pull away from her until the latter part of the third quarter. In the game, he couldn't pull away from her until the third quarter, man. He had to figure it out, and so I asked her, I was like, hey, how did you learn to play? She said, my brothers, they taught me at an early age. And she said, it stuck with me and everything. But she really, now me and Tone at that point, we was too good. It was like, we'll take your heart. Like, that 21, remember we used to do the 21 zip.
20 zip halftime, that's game.
Yeah, you got to pass the stick. Like we used to have you like that. Like at halftime, you ain't gonna score.
Yep. Yep. But I remember X, nights were at midnight. She found out I would hang out with the fellas, whatever, after we would hang out. She started working midnights the days I was off. I had to try not to laugh because I was like, I ain't what you about to do? Like, well, I'm coming over. Like, we're gonna play Madden. Like, Madden? We ain't trying to play Madden. No, I want to play. And the motherfucker play Madden with me. It took me a minute to catch on. Like, Jeff, your dumb butt let her know if y'all ain't gonna have a nice family day, your boy, your cuz car, and you out to 3 a.m. hang with the fellas. Oh no, she gotta shut that down, man. She about to work 10 to 6 every Friday, Saturday. You off? You hanging out with me? Oh, ain't gonna be no okay. I hang with family thing, cool. What squad that about to be out here doing? Nah. I finally had a talk with her back then. She like, you damn right. Like, what the hell y'all going 3 o'clock in the morning? Like, we sitting on the porch? Nah. You don't need to sit on the porch 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'm setting all that down.
I was dying laughing. And I started getting a little good.
It don't take long, man. It's because you know all you gotta do is teach them different little tactics. Like if somebody line up in the zone, you gonna pass to this one or this one. You know what I'm saying? You show them the little basics. Boom.
Now, I mean, it's a long time ago, so I don't mind being. I was asked on one time. We playing the game, phone run, normally wouldn't answer. But I'm like, you know what? Let's be the bad guy for 1 second. This is a homegirl. What up, though? You all right? I'm playing a good game, my girl. You okay? I'm good. Everything good with you? What's what? And I was going to see one that came. I'm like, well, no, I'm busy right now, but maybe if I'm available, I'll see what's up. Because I'm like, you know what? I try to be Mr. Urkel dude. We done with all that bullshit. I'm tired of chasing. I'm gonna be raised, but I'm gonna be the bad guy. Dog, she could have gave the death stare when she saw me yesterday. Oh my goodness. You don't know how hard I had to contain, like, Jeff, you can't let her. Cause she know you being an asshole. Now I want to be like, oh, he really gonna answer phone him here? Like, yep, I'm on that now. Damn that. I'll try to be nice and be pocket with it. Damn that. I holler back, hang the phone. Who was that? Oh, the so-and-so. Ain't really trying to answer, playing the game. You really answer the phone. I'm here like, well, we cool, we dating, but you know, ring on these fingers, you know. Man. It was hard to say that without laughing. She probably turned red, like, I want to slap this dude with something. Well, she was midnight after that.
Hey, she was gonna put some hands on you, man.
Oh yeah, she wanted to.
Yeah, she's gonna put some hands on you, man. But no, definitely. You know what I'm saying, look into that one, man, and because I think that'll be one. You're a few weeks away from college football season kicking off, and then NFL around the corner behind it.
Wow, I got some phone calls to make.
Mm-hmm.
Just that press pad, I should be go to some college games too.
Well, you know, you got preseason about to be kicking off, so you definitely need to make your calls.
Yeah,
because you got.
One man has been the Lions game, but
that'll be the time for you to test it out the right way, right then and there.
Yeah, one man going to a Michigan game.
Yes, sir.
I ain't a Michigan fan, but you know, it's for the hell of it.
Might as well. New coach. They coming off the previous season with national champs. So
they treat them like the Rudy Poo. They the weakest team in school. I'm like, they ain't really picking them to do nothing. Like, damn, like you ain't do nothing with that coach, and that was all Harbaugh. It wasn't nothing to you. And my man made a response like, yeah, we see that basically a bottom feeder now, huh? Our players left. He gone to the pros. Like, I ain't had nothing to do with this team. Like, basically saying you didn't. It's kind of really show the world that you helped that team win too.
Yeah, they got the time to shock some people this season. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think all the good people left by now. Ain't no quarterbacks I heard about. Oh, this dude about to be. I ain't heard of nobody.
Yeah, they definitely lost some significant people, including the head coach. So we'll see.
Yeah, maybe Deion might do some Colorado.
Yeah, I think his goal this year need to be to make a bowl game.
Yeah,
that's all.
He should do that.
Make a bowl game, get 6 to 8 wins, make a bowl. Mm-hmm. That's the goal.
And if you're gonna talk all that trash, you need to really be coaching his team. Like, man, I talk a lot of trash, a lot of swagger, so you gotta be about that life because they're gonna come for me. Mm-hmm. They don't want me coming over here taking over nothing. Mm-hmm. You know, this been 8 yard all these years, and this dude come in, everybody talking about him. I mean, he was on TV more than the national defending champ at the time.
Yeah, he sure was.
I forgot who had won the title like that. Everybody, hey, Deion on. You know, man, he ain't won nothing yet, man. But Deion on, we got everybody at the game. They stand on like, I feel disrespect if I was national champ. Like, so we respect that.
Yeah, he definitely got a lot of
time and all, but we won the title. Wait a minute.
People was tuned in to watch those games for sure.
And I think they will, as long as they win. They start losing, people are, you need a minute. But if he come out the gate firing, he'll be prime time games again.
Yeah.
They kind of brought back college football. People watching it. For the years.
They was tuned in. He definitely put that fire into the game, and people, and even at other colleges, people was tuning in on their phone to the Colorado games. Because he had some of the highest rated watched games last season.
I think he probably sold off this season too already.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, he's gonna figure it out. And he got too much football knowledge not to figure it out.
100%.
He just need the right offensive and defensive linemen. Run the ball, stop the run. That's what my man, was it Rex Ryan who said that? Mm-hmm. Bill Parcells too said it. So if you got your line together, you can stop the run, catch the quarterback, you can run the ball. You should be able, that alone should win 4 games. A lot of games come down to them trenches. Like, if you can't move people out the way and they don't want to be moved, your line ain't big enough.
Your line ain't big enough.
You know. What? Any last words, big homie?
Last words, man. The election, folks. Make sure your candidate stands on business, because what just happened to this young lady, senseless killing by an officer, yet again, unarmed, has to be addressed. And everybody's been coming up with all of these different agendas over the last 20 years, to be exact, with their agendas. It's time to come up with a real plan of action. And if you do not do this, here's what we're not going to do. We're not buying XYZ. We're not doing this, and this, and lay it all the way out. Because if not, and I'll just say this. If you go back to Dr. King, when they did the boycott, they said, if we were to put a number on it, it was probably only about 30%, 35% of the people actually did it. So that means 65% of the people really didn't even buy into that. But that 35% was so powerful that it made enough of an impact after those few weeks of not riding the public transportation and things like that. So whatever that equates to today, we got to stand on business and do that. Whatever that is, whatever that buying power of our dollar is, and those entities and things like that, we got to do something, because Jeff has been pulled over senselessly. I've been pulled over senselessly, and so many men out there that have been pulled over. And I'll be honest with you, that could have been us had we not knew how to handle ourselves in those situations. And what I can say is, when you get pulled over at night, you have to operate differently than you do when you get pulled over during the day. And it's unfortunate, because I don't hear my counterparts doing the things or having to go through the things that we go through on a day in and day out basis. So we got to change this thing. And so that's my take on that. I just really feel like no matter what side of the fence you're on, just make sure your candidate stands on business, because we months away. We're going into month 8 here in a few more days. We're literally going to be 3 months away from this election. Make it count.
Yeah, and it's something that I learned later on. Before he got assassinated, Dr. King started saying, well, if you don't want to work with us, we just take our dollars and go elsewhere. And some argue that's why they really had to get rid of him, because, like, say 35% for that, and he started getting more people say, hey, just stop spending. Spend with people that respect Black people. That's been a problem. The money do matter. And it's unfortunate we have had people give us that talk. You know, if you get pulled overnight, try to have them follow you somewhere where it's lit up and it's people, or pull them from a police station. You do have the right not to say nothing. My political science teacher was a civil rights lawyer, and he was breaking down case at the time he was dealing with back in '98. And he was always saying that you have to comply, be respectful. Don't give them no reason to try to escalate you to where they can say you was a threat. And whatever it means to subdue you or take you out was needed. Because it's an unfortunate stigma. Black men are savage and aggressive. So if you taller or bigger and say you dealing with one of them type of cops on a stop, and they come to the door hot with the bull, and you get screw your emotions, keep them in check. So if you don't, that would give them the doorway to say, well, I had to unload the clip because he got aggressive. And unfortunate, that is the stereotype. Oh, he's 6'2", 270. Yeah, that's a big Black dude. Yeah, they are aggressive and savage. Yeah, you did the right thing. They can put that in report, but that's going to be the mindset you were just to do, because they're already aggressive. So you can't show aggression. Unfortunately, you got to take it. So you can get home to your family. Now you get the badge numbers and sue. Hopefully that'll get them off. I ain't get on their head to calm them down, but you always got chestnut checkers, level head. We definitely say prayers for Sonya Macy family and all the families that have been added to that unfortunate list, because it's a terrible list to be added to. Just like all the moms whose sons been murdered in the streets of America, and the cops ain't found their killer, and they don't have that closure. Better can be done so you can get home. It's supposed to be protect everyone. So if you're a Black woman calling police at 2 a.m. because someone's at my door, you should feel safe. They come in like the Autobots to save you, not, man, I should have bought a gun because now I gotta deal with them and the intruder. Ain't nobody on my side. And that's not fair. The American citizen, you're supposed to get the same rights of a white person. Color should not matter. But unfortunately, it's still a monkey or elephant in the room we don't want to address that's still there. You don't have to go to church, or how right or left your views are. We're all God's children. We should be treated fairly. Just like you want to be treated fairly. And we start holding people accountable, because not all police are bad. But they do got some that just aren't a badge by, they know what they come there to do. They already got a number how many they want to kill, and call it a justified shoot. Let's be real. Some people just ain't gonna change. Maybe they get some better counseling, ask some better questions with these people so they can find out quick, you ain't for the people. Nah, you can't work here. And maybe that could be a deterrent, or you add a death penalty, something of a Thanos nuclear deterrent, where and whole teammates accountable. If you see your teammate doing dirt, you need to turn them in. The goal is to make all citizens feel we can trust you. Because if they can't trust the police, y'all got a problem. Y'all come in to defuse the situation. Because they don't trust you. And that's your fault. No, that's not the people's fault. If a riot scenario coming out, unfortunately, and y'all there to calm it down, and they looking at you like you gonna be the agitator, that's your fault in a black community or any minority community feel that way, because y'all not showing them we're trying to weed out the bad wolves within our ranks. We're here to help you. You start showing that more, it'll be a different thing. It'll be more, you ain't gotta run to the suburbs, wherever. Wherever you stay, it's gonna be a good neighborhood. The police gonna do their job, protect everybody. And we are really getting away from the Lord, which we do need to come back to, because the devil got a lot of soldiers out here doing some wild stuff, unfortunately. It is spiritual warfare going on with some of the choices people make. Don't think it ain't. So definitely talk to your kids about how to deal with the police. I know it's unfortunate, but it's a thing. So if you got to deal with the police, you want them to come home. Not something happen. That's if they wasn't robbing a bank or doing something that's justified for them to be shot. It's a terrible feeling for something minute. Prowler at the house. I got a flat tire. Can I get help? And you dead. That's a terrible feeling for that family. That just don't make like you. That's where they're going. Like, come on, we can do better. And for these politicians running, Harris and Trump, I don't trust neither one, and I can see why now. Every year or every presidential election, Mickey Mouse get 1% of the vote because people feel need the option worth nothing, so they write in Mickey Mouse. We need a third option, someone with real solutions and serious people. That's not beholden to the people that got the money that want to make them do what they want, but it's really going to do the work of the people. We start getting serious people like that talking, it'll be a better country to live in for everybody. So we hope y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Drive responsibly and hydrate.
Hydrate.
If you smoke too much weed, you need to sit down and eat something before you get behind the wheel, because that's still being intoxicated. Lord, I smoked that all day on the road. Like, Lord, look at what you got home. And y'all be safe, man. Till next time.
All right, good people. Have a good one.